Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 76, 60 Eagles.
Play action, now it's Milton. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helms. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
The second down throw is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. The Titans sending out their punter. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. Hand show.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Now a deep ball here for Collins. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. 55 yards on the game.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on, set. Panther 60, pass.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on third down. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss it.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And that is a dunk. It's incomplete. What in the name of Garo Ukrainian is that? They let the kicker try to throw it. It doesn't work out. It's a turnover on downs. On the play fake, it's Milton. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. He's inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 87 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as the game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls. Complete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Here comes the former Titan, Derrick Henry. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats. 6, go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play there for Baltimore. 38 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Ravens. That is first touchdown of the new year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Cowboy 80. Let's go. 7 60 back. Go.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. That one caught. It's Jimray DK. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Gain of 18. That's good for a Titans first down.
Come on. Set.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's Milton. On the run to the right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. He'll keep this himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. There's Okonkwo open left side. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Tucker's kick is good. And the Titans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Milton. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Ready?
They'll give it here to Shipley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Come on.
As we are ready to get back underway. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
2nd and 10.
Ready?
18-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Titans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and good. And the Titans will get out in front 17-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 40.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's a gain of 4.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
The
line.
Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Again, working deep downfield. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's a big one for the Ravens. 47 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get it. Grab throw 80. Steady.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. He'll get this complete to Shipley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Titan first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Looking out of the gun is Milton. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Shipley. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Moving left, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
A 47-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. On the move left. Taking off, and he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
3 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Edwards. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. To throw, it's McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Take over.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he will score! Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Come on.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Titans will open up a 6-point lead.
Ravens 21. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Head to 60, Jack. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd down, 3 to go.
18, Pioneers. Ready? 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now Milton. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Street. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run. It's Henry. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
There's a guy, Mike, who just refuses to go down. You love to see the old school kind of stiff arm. Get off me. Ability to break these tackles and still pick up big yards.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll go again here with Henry, and he'll get about 5.
He's brought down to the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is,
he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by Cody Barton. And the Titans are going to take possession.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That one swung out wide to Shipley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one's good for 29.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. 2nd down and 3.
65. Get it. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. That is caught at the 3. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Okay, break.
Titans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Shipley trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd and goal, here's the zone read. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
A lot of defensive strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them, and in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Here's a designed run. He will do it himself. He's in. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Tennessee. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there. Go for 2.
19, 18, 19, Lions.
Here's Milton. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
A carry here for Shipley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing, Milton. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will score again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Titans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Tucker for the point out. He's got it. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead.
40, Ravens 29. Justin Tucker set.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down. A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Xavier Woods there on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolf.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready? Panther 60. Panthers go.
On the ground, this is Shipley. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Malachi starts there for the stop. From the 35, here's second down and 6.
60 Pirates. 67 Pirates. 7.
Throwing is Milton. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 9 Cowboys.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens will take over possession here at the 44.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
The Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1918.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That one off. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
He'll swing that out wide, and he cannot not get in. The try for two comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready.
They'll give it here to Shipley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
That's good for Titans. First down.
70.
First down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That's dropped off for Shipley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hold the stick.
At the Ravens' 48-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. Cover 19. Warriors 70.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Titans first down.
They'll run with Shipley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Come on. Come on.
To throw, it's Milton. He's got his man, it's Hill. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Okay, ready?
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready?
Looking to throw, it's Milton. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Point after now from Tucker.
Lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
35. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll spot Henry open downfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Titans' 33-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Baltimore, first down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Ravens going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Another Baltimore first down.
Edwards is in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, check. Let's go. Bronco 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
On first down, here's Milton. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, Ward. Working across the field, there goes Hill. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Titans. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get that out to Edwards. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 8 at the 37.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to score a pick-6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick-6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
60. Ravens 43. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. He's got it! Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Now McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
The Ravens
will drop to throw. Flushed to his left. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Past midfield.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On 1st down, here's Shipley. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
On 1st down, it's Ward. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Get it. Crack up. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat. 60.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He's got it at about the 8. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
And the Titans 1st down. 1st and goal,
70
Tennessee.
19 Titans. Go.
Throwing again is Ward. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Ward to throw again. That one swung out wide to Shipley. And he will dive into the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and through. And the Titans tack on one more to their lead.
Ravens 49. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's hard. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready, right?
Throwing again is McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Ravens 57.
This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
Now, first down throw for Ward. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Off play action, it's Ward. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And this will be incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Dragon 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Now a deep ball here for Collins. What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here we go, 1st and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath. That was their last shot. They got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
19 tight.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. So this one, a win.